Well, hey guys, hi. It is Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Let's see what actually works. Hope you're having a great day so far, wherever you are. I am out here in the Southern California desert, Rancho Mirage, California, the Mission Hills Country Club. Whew. I just it must be the easiest thing in the world to be the weatherman here. It's like a broken record, hey, beautiful day, got to hit mid-70s today. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. And let's see, what have I got? One thing before we get into today's topic, I want to show you something about when you are returning serve and what to do when your opponent misses their first serve. But before we do that, just a quick reminder about the month of January 2021, the 31 days. I am hosting a live, short little 12 to 15 minute coaching session, Facebook and YouTube. And trying to help you guys if you want to do, some kind of a physical reboot, a reset for the month, because maybe COVID since March, maybe it's the COVID 15. I don't know. Could be the COVID more. Could be the COVID less. Could be the holidays. I don't know if you want to lose weight, but it could be that. It could be better sleep. Could be reducing inflammation, as I've been able to do for the last 8+ months, actually 9+ months. And so, look, join me at 7:30 Pacific for the month of January every morning, and I'm going to throw something out at you there that maybe will start to build a new habit that will be a better situation for you in terms of getting the old bod back to where you want it to be. Guys, with that said, let me share a quick video I've got for you today. And what I want to show you is something to do, something to check when your opponent misses when your opponent misses their first serve. And I don't know where I got this. I don't know if it was just from watching a ton of TV, a ton of tennis on TV, or maybe even watching some of the better players in my age group. But what I saw is when the opponent misses their first serve into the net, I like to check, where am I in terms of racket prep. And for me, it's going to be different than you, right? On this one, it's a forehand. Your racket prep on your forehand could be somewhere completely different. But the point is to make sure that you're feeling, I'm actually getting the shoulders turned. I'm actually getting the racket prep into your own unique, in this case, a forehand racket prep. But check it. And from there, you could actually give it just a little feel of a swing, just boom, right? So that you continue to build that really good habit, which is going to be, I want to make sure that I'm reacting to the direction of the serve. Number one, for me, it's with the shoulders, right? I want to make sure I get my shoulders turned. The racket automatically, if you get your shoulders turned, unless you're holding on to it with the non-racket hand, with the left hand, and not allowing it to get prepped, you can do that, but I prefer to separate the hands at this point so that I put the racket behind the path of that incoming serve as kind of a hedge my bet, because if you go too far racket back, then you've got to really speed up the racket on a hard first serve. And now you have that combination of, you've got incoming pace, and now you're having to catch up to it with a lot of swing speed. And that combination is sometimes just too much. It's too tough to control. So I'm always trying to feel, am I placing the racket head out to my side, right? Not behind me, but out to my side, and just feeling, have I gotten turned? Do I have the racket prep? And this is just kind of a light little, kind of a practice swing. I hope that makes sense. And then the other thing, this is kind of just a little thing that you might start thinking that you got to be able to play, and I've told you this before, is that you've got to be able to play from inside what you're being told not to do, which is never get stuck in no man's land. Well, look, I'm telling you this right here. I want to play a slight approach on the second serve. I want to try to get in, but I've got it down, right? And look, if I lunge forward just to play a volley, now the geometry for me is really bad. I might be able to get this first volley inside the service line here, but the problem with that for me is now I've got a volley up. I don't like that geometry, and I've got two guys looming up here at net. So my thought is, all right, well, I'm going to play a, see, could I go ahead and volley that? Probably. I could probably lunge forward awkwardly, get off balance, have lousy geometry and horrible stroke technique. I'm going to let it bounce up. Could I play an approach shot here? I could, but what I don't want is I don't want to get in the situation where I've put Paul into right here, right? Where now if I play an approach and I get up in here, if he does pop it up, great. But if he doesn't pop it up, then you know what? I got a problem. So I'm going to play it here and just work the point from here. I get the ball down and, it's just a simple missed volley. That's it. So I hope that makes sense. Guys, here's the point of today's little 7-on-7. And we're just about 7 minutes is make sure, right? Make sure that you prep that racket off that first serve when the server hits the net with their serve and see where you're at. And look, if you're not where you want to be, then put your body into the position that you want to be and tell your brain, hey, man, next time the guy misses his first serve to my forehand, let's make sure that we are here. It's the old thing, well, what I meant to do instead. All right. All righty, 7:05, 7:07. A little bit better. Been a little blabbermouth recently. So today we're going to keep it right around 7. Guys, hope this has helped. Would love to get your feedback, whether it's in the comment section. You've got a question, remark, comment in the comment section. Direct message me. You can also shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. And I think there's also something in the description that, I've been able to get off of my daily 2 or 3 ibuprofen 9 months ago. And it's made a huge difference for me. I mean, just knowing I'm not taking a drug to be able to knock off all of the inflammation that I create throughout the day, right? When I'm playing my tennis or doing a workout. So Harris, thanks for your comment. And now I have a gift for my partner. Good, man. Good, cool. All right, guys, with that, I should say there's what am I saying? There's no link in there. Just go ahead and hit me up if you want to know more about what I'm taking, substituting for drugs to get rid of inflammation. Again, direct message me or shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. Guys, with that said, come on now, beautiful day. Get out there, help someone else have a spectacular day. I'll see you again tomorrow.